We are under the light. Major League Baseball. It's the one-game National League Wildcard playoff between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on the show. Way next. Trevor Bauer gets the nod here at home for the National League Wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Tommy Pham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. O'Hearn backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's gone 2 for 8. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, he's digging for second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Has a look, now the pitch.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Tatis at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
He set the payoff pitch, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. In his career, Hosmer is sitting on 200 home runs throughout his fine career, searching for 201 here.
Yeah, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air. You start throwing up 200-plus homers in the big leagues, you're doing something.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Pair. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Chris Paddock is on the mound for the visitors in this NL Wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here it comes. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
David Dahl to the plate now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
One out, nobody on. 2-1 to David Dahl.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Charlie Blackmon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
He walked the guy back. Guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Ryan Dozier at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop on to first, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Here's the first pitch to him. Grisham is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it. Outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Blackmon behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the man better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
One out and a runner on second base. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tyler Naquin stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The payoff pitch. Left side. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base now. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So striding forward now, Dom Nunez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Myers on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. It's the Rockies 1 and the Padres nothing. So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
1-1. I got 2-1 with him.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Myers will turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Tatis swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. The set and the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. This one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away in this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're up 1-0. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia, a base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. That misses 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2.
Expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate now, Chris Paddock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is there. 2 down. Ready now, Trevor Story. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here's Will Myers. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The tying run is in to score from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Popped up. Nunez moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Dozier over to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here's Tyler Naquin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
1 out, nobody on. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, John Nunez.
At the plate, Dom Nunez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. 4-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Brian Goodwin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brian Goodwin.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Brett Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. O'Hearn in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready once again, Trent Grisham. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite
Now
a few
batting,
more before he's done.
baseman,
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The set and the 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
He was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two out here and a runner at second. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a high pop-up. Mejia waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Jurickson Profar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Carlos Estevez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Carlos.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2-1. Three and one to the Padres left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So here's Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
A ball and a strike now. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. He missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit And it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time.
Any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Brandon Morrow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 16, Brandon Morrow.
Into the box, Manny Machado, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Andres Munoz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman, number 66.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that count.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept
batting,
his hands
catcher,
inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Garrett Hampson will